Hello and welcome, it's Rooflemonger, today with another tutorial for Tekken. I'm going to be going over the basics of movement, so this is not going to be too advanced. I'm going to be going over all your options for the basics of movement in the game, talk about the fabled Korean backdash, and the much more ghetto but much more useful to most of us who are new to the game, the North Korean backdash. So anyways, let's just get into it right now. Alright, so to start with the baby basics, walk goes back, forward goes forward. Holding down crouches, holding up in any direction jumps, tapping up or down, side steps into the background or the foreground. So first let's mention that. So if you sidestep, you can actually avoid people's linear attacks. So if the attack has quite a bit of a spin on it like that, maybe not so much, but something that's just straightforward, you'll be able to sidestep. So I'm just going to show a little demonstration here. I have the bot set to a linear string. So see here, I can still get attacked. I can actually dodge his last attack to the side. And once you dodge to the side, see here it says punish, you can actually get a little bit of a punish in. I'm not the best with Kazumi, I don't know where optimal punish is. I can get something like that, right? Now, the same can be said here, so just like how sidestepping can avoid linear attacks. Now, another way to avoid attacks is by the crouch. So once again, see, everything's just blown past my head here. So all the attacks are listed as high, as you can see here when I block. High, high, high. So if you crouch, highs just go over your head. And one other thing too, if there's any kind of gap in the string, once the highs start, you can just kind of duck and hit him out of it. As you can see there. Another quick note about lows. Very quickly, is also how you can deal with them from the crouch. If you hold down forward, or hit down forward rather, right when the low hits, you can parry the low and get a combo. So you can get a screw attack off that, into whatever you'd like. Alright, and before we get into the meat of this, which is, you know, the dash, canceling, and all that crazy stuff, I do want to be mentioned, I'm remiss if I didn't mention, because I noticed a lot of people aren't really utilizing this in full, is while rising attacks. And I know it's not called while rising in Tekken, it's while standing. I'm a Virtual Fighter player, it's while rising in Virtual Fighter, it's the same thing. While rising makes more sense, because it's while you're rising, not while you're standing. While standing would just be you're already up. Anyways, I digress. So, while standing attacks, it is simply, you hit a button when you let go of duck. Simple as that. So, say I jam right here on 4 for Kazumi, just doing this head kick thing, right? And if I jam on 4 while I'm crouching, she does this little leg kick. So, if I let go of crouch and then hit the attack, all of a sudden we have a brand new attack. As you can see here. While standing attacks are another part of the arsenal and a very integral part of punishing lows. So if you block any given low, see here, that says punish. It's a fantastic way to punish lows, and for some people, the only real option to punish lows as well. So I just want to mention that, and now let's get into all the crazy dash stuff. Alright, so the main thing about Tekken right here is movement and backdash, forward dash, side step, and everything can cancel into everything. Your forward dash can go to a side step, your side step can go into a backdash, your backdash can go into a forward dash, and so on and so forth. Hey, it's Rooflemonger. Real quick, I'm just going to the next session about the Korean backdash. I forgot to mention, when you do the Korean backdash, you absolutely must return to neutral before you do anything. So no rubbing your thumb and making motions like this or anything like that. And remember, just turn to neutral. This is for both the applicable Korean backdash motions. Anyways, back to the video. So one of them first, I'll just go over this real quick. This is the big boy thing, the Korean backdash. I've heard of this back in the day even, and I didn't really know much about it. But if you just smash backdash, you're going pretty slow. Actually, Kazumi, now that I try, she's actually one of the fastest people I've seen to backdash regularly. But even by normal standards, it's pretty slow. So you can actually turbocharge your backdash by several methods. I'm going to show you the 2 right ones, and the wrong one I do that's bad. So let's go over that quick. So, like I said, any given piece of movement can cancel any single movement, right? So for a backdash, to properly backdash quickly, you should either You hit backdash, hit down back, backdash again, which counts, down back counts as a back motion, so the game reads that as backdash, back effectively for another backdash, but since you canceled your movement with the down back, you are no longer tied into your cooldown for your backdash, and it goes quickly, so it'll be something like this. Not the most elegant, people can do it a lot better than I can. The other motion, which does not work with the back sway characters like Paul or Brian, who, if you hit quarter circle back, they do a little motion backwards into, it's like a mini stance, and they can do a button. So you can hit backdash, quarter circle back, back, quarter circle back, back, quarter circle back, back, quarter circle back, ad infinitum. Like that. And that's another way to turbocharge your dash. Now, these are the two correct ways to do it. And I'm going to show you the wrong way to do it, which is probably going to work way better for you. If that's the Korean backdash, you can call this the North Korean backdash because it's super ghetto. And if you're playing on pad like I am, this is going to be way easier for you than either of those. And it's as simple as it gets. Backdash, you hit down. Backdash, you hit back down. Backdash, hit down. And see here, you get that speed. You got that speed. Except you kind of slightly go into the camera, as you can see here. It's pure speed. There's no finesse. So if you're an older player like me, I'm in my 30s, you know, you had your time with the NES, you know how to move your thumb quick. And of course, you know, same, different sides, same deal. Doesn't look nice and clean like you see Knee or Eris or something like that doing it. Doesn't look clean like that at all. But it works. And it's a lot easier than the proper methods, like doing the motion for half circle back, or doing the diagonal down back and back motion, which I can't even do on the right player side, so there you go. Now next up, you may notice a lot of players when they're mid-screen, besides, you know, doing the Korean backdash thing to gain space, they might be doing something like this, you know, just like garnering space, and a lot of it looks like magic, and to me, most of the time I watch the top players do it, and it's magic to me. I'm not really sure what their game plan is. But generally, if you're doing this and you're not going forward to your foe, you generally want to be circling them around to whatever the stage's wall is, if the stage has a wall, to use the terrain to your advantage. So always like kind of slightly move the camera either away or towards, just to make sure, you know, the wall is always kind of to their back and not yours, and work it into your favor. Alright, so all in all, that's the basics of movement in Tekken. There's, it's a very deep ocean. Like I said, I used to play Virtua Fighter and DOA, and so like in that game, if you just want to backdash, you just backdash. That was the end of it. This game, you gotta work for it a bit more than the other 3D fighters out there. But all in all, I hope this video found you well, and thank you very much for watching. So out there and play some Tekken, have a lot of fun. And maybe you'll have, you know, a Chong Li Feng the fight in one day. Thank you very much. Bye.